All right. So, how does one person make 1,000 effective cold calls in 4 hours? So, I used to think when I was doing cold calling that 300 calls a week was a lot, and I was doing like 3, 4 hours a day. I was on a call with a prospect yesterday, and he's like, we have a dedicated BDR. We pay them a lot of money. Maybe they do 60 calls a day. And now for us, 1,000 dials a day is the norm. 1,000 calls in 4 hours is the norm. That's actually the minimum we do for a client, and that's why we average 2 leads a day. With that level of volume, that's kind of what it takes. You can get lucky with smaller amounts of volume. I don't really like luck so much, but the trick is it's not one person; it's actually 5 different people. So the first person is the lead scraper. So we have lead scrapers, and their entire job is to build and triple verify lists across multiple data sources. That's all they do. We have a team of 3. The second is the copywriter. So the copywriter, which is usually me, but not always, they build the script, build the offers, and we give campaign content. So content that's based around the script, everything from follow-up emails to VSLs for some of our clients to website design, or there's whatever the client needs that's going to help the outreach process. Um, that's copywriting and building scripts and building them around different offers. And then that's the second person. So then the third person is the sales manager, and the sales manager listens to every single call, and they give feedback both to the caller and to the client, like, hey, when we say the word AI, we're getting a lot of blowback, we change it to automation, we booked 5 more calls, stuff like that. Now the next person is actually the caller. So the caller uses adaptive dialing that responds to list health, which is monitored by the sales manager. So in the beginning, when we have a brand new list, we might only call one person at a time, and then we can slowly increase as the amount of wait time the caller increases, so time when they're not talking to a prospect. And the last person, the fifth person is the customer success manager, and they double check every single lead. They make sure the contact information is correct. They provide more contacts, the LinkedIn profile, and they vet the data before handing it off to the client. So it's not one person making 1,000 dials a day or 1,000 dials in half a day. It's actually 5 different people. And if the caller's only focused on calling, if we really run it, not just like an assembly line, but a ton of communication and a ton of support back and forth, we never want anyone on the team to feel alone. They're always supported. Like Liz and I are always there talking to the team. And every possible advantage is taken care of. The volume that they can achieve at an extremely low price, like we charge $2,000 a month for 1,000 dials a day, is phenomenal. So it takes discipline, it takes coordination, it takes care, but the results speak for themselves. So we generated more leads in meetings last month than we did in a year with cold email. So if you guys have any questions, just reach out, DM. Otherwise, have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.